Hello comrades and welcome to another update on the Izyum counter-offensive. As you can see, the situation has become much clearer now with reports from Ryber as well as complementing reports elsewhere. We can see that in the south, the Ukrainians have been stopped outside of Savinci. They are fighting in this area and they are also fighting in Saliman, which is south of the Donetsk River. So this southern offensive has become at a halt. In the east, we see that the Ukrainians push through this central part that was mainly undefended, and they have reached all the way to Sinkove. However, they are going to have a very difficult time resupplying these forces. They also split up from this area to attack Hrushivka. So they've attacked from this center part, and they've also split up to this road to the north, where they are attacking Hrushivka. So the reason why I draw it like this is because Shevchenkov has not been taken. There is fighting at the outskirts of the city, but they have not captured this road, so they're unable to make use of it, which means that they have to had to have taken a different approach. And since they have reached Sinkove, that means they are most likely attacking from southwards upwards. So generally, this offensive has stalled in these 4 points: in Shevchenkov, Hrushivka, Sinkove, and Savinci. So generally, the Ukrainians have been halted in this area, and similarly to how we saw the Russians in Sumy. Of course, this was a much larger distance. We can compare it. This is 300 kilometers compared to the Ukrainians and their attempt at 70 kilometers, 60 kilometers. So generally speaking, this is a much smaller scale. However, with how far they've reached, and as you can see, there are no significant roads in this area. And I looked at the weather forecast, and from Monday and until Sunday next week, there is going to be constant raining. So unless the Ukrainians manage to take control of the roads, this counteroffensive is completely doomed. And there are a lot of reports of a major amount of reinforcements coming from the Russian side towards this counteroffensive to engage in their own counteroffensive. Their reinforcements are coming from Belgorod, which drives from Belgorod to Veluiki, and then from Veluiki down, there's a railway here that goes all the way to Izyum. And then they'll be pushing from the south, and they're also driving directly from Belgorod through the highways towards the front line. So they are coming in 2 parts, and they'll be making a pincer move to cut off the attacking forces in Chervinkov, as well as from the south at Vishneva, to cut off all the Ukrainian fighters in this area. And we need to remember that Russia has air superiority, especially in Russian-controlled areas, which this was until a day ago. So generally speaking, unless the Ukrainians manage to push the Russians to the other side of the river, which I doubt they'll be able to. I think they have been stalled here, similarly to how they were stalled at the Kherson area. Then the situation is not going to look that well for the Ukrainians very soon. Thank you all for watching and have a great day.